Socrates, the ancient Greek philosopher, famously declared, "I know that I know nothing." However, when we apply this sentiment to the complexities of the modern professional landscape, it resonates deeply with an experience many individuals quietly, almost secretly, encounter. Because even when you are diligently performing your duties, executing tasks, and contributing to your team, the pervasive feeling that you're merely pretending or that you're an imposter largely stems from a fundamental flaw in how we compare ourselves to our colleagues. Listening intently to a complex presentation or contributing to a critical discussion. Yet internally, a whirlwind of thoughts might be swirling. Am I truly grasping this concept? Is my contribution valuable enough? What if I ask a stupid question? There's a palpable hesitation, a deep-seated uncertainty, and a multitude of questions you consciously choose not to voice aloud. Simultaneously, you observe your peers. They seem to navigate the discussion with an effortless mastery. The critical error in this comparison lies in its inherent inequality. What you are privy to is the full, unfiltered panorama of your own internal uncertainty, every doubt, every question, every moment of hesitation. Conversely, what you perceive of others is exclusively their external behavior, their carefully curated professional persona. You don't see their private struggles, their moments of self-doubt, or the questions they, too, might be suppressing. This creates a distorted reality where it appears as though they possess a complete and immediate understanding of everything, while you are still laboriously piecing things together, still figuring things out. It persists even when, objectively, you are operating at the exact same level of competence and effectiveness as everyone else in the room. Workplaces, by their very nature, are highly structured performance environments where individuals quickly learn the art of presenting an unwavering front of confidence and capability. Observe the typical professional interaction. People meticulously craft their language, employing precise terminology and speaking with an air of certainty, even when discussing nascent ideas. They are adept at avoiding any public display of confusion, uncertainty, or vulnerability in group settings. Think about it. How often do you hear someone in a formal meeting openly declare, "I genuinely don't understand anything that's being discussed right now," or "I'm completely lost"? Instead, questions are often framed as clarifications or strategic inquiries, designed to maintain an image of engagement rather than expose a lack of knowledge. Over time, professionals instinctively adapt to these unspoken rules of engagement. They develop sophisticated communication strategies that allow them to appear stable, knowledgeable, and in control, even when they are still actively processing complex information, grappling with new challenges, or experiencing internal uncertainty. What you witness, therefore, is not necessarily a complete and instantaneous understanding on their part. Rather, it is a highly controlled and polished presentation of self, a performance designed to project competence. In an environment where everyone is meticulously presenting confidence, where every interaction is a subtle performance, any personal uncertainty or doubt becomes effectively invisible. This collective facade inadvertently reinforces the illusion that everyone else is inherently certain, making your own moments of doubt feel isolated and abnormal. The feeling of pretending is significantly intensified and exacerbated by the constant, often unconscious process of comparing oneself to others in the workplace. You are constantly observing your colleagues. You notice the individual who provides an immediate, articulate answer to a challenging question. You see the person who speaks with remarkable clarity and conviction during a presentation. You witness the leader effortlessly guiding complex discussions, seemingly always in command. From your vantage point, it appears as though these individuals are perpetually certain, always possessing the right answers and never faltering. It automatically concludes, they know exactly what they're doing. They are inherently more capable. This assumption is made precisely because you are not privy to their internal world. You don't see their moments of hesitation before they speak. their private doubts about a decision, or the mistakes they might have made and learned from behind the scenes. Consequently, your own internal uncertainty. In reality, such uncertainty is a universal human experience, common to professionals at all levels. This flawed assumption, born from an incomplete comparison, powerfully reinforces the feeling that you don't truly belong, that you are somehow less capable than your peers, and that your presence in your role is a deception. True competence is not defined by the complete absence of uncertainty or the possession of all answers. Consider the trajectory of any experienced professional. They are continually confronted with novel problems, whether it's a new market trend, an unfamiliar software system, or evolving team expectations. They don't always have immediate, ready-made answers or solutions. In fact, the most seasoned experts are often the first to admit when they need to research, consult, or experiment to find a way forward. Their journey is not one of eliminating uncertainty, but of mastering how to navigate it. What genuinely changes as one gains experience and develops competence is not that uncertainty magically disappears. Rather, it is the development of a robust capacity to remain steady, resilient, and effective while uncertainty is an active, undeniable presence. So, what often appears to an observer as unshakable confidence is frequently a blend of familiarity with the process of problem-solving, a deep understanding of their field, and the learned ability to tolerate ambiguity rather than absolute certainty about every single detail. Once you internalize and truly recognize this crucial distinction, the competence is about navigating uncertainty, not eradicating it. The very idea of pretending begins to lose its power and starts to shift. It transforms from a sign of inadequacy into a natural part of the learning and growth process. So, if you find yourself experiencing that familiar, unsettling sensation of pretending at work, take a moment to reconsider its true meaning. It may not be a definitive sign that you are unqualified or that you don't belong in your role. More accurately, it may simply mean that you possess a heightened self-awareness of your own internal uncertainties, your ongoing learning process, and your moments of doubt, while those around you are, perhaps unconsciously, presenting a carefully constructed facade of stability and unwavering confidence. And that perceived difference between your internal reality and their external presentation can often feel far more significant and isolating than it actually is.